Hello, Tauruses, and welcome to Deku Tarot. I'm going to be doing your weekly tarot reading for January 28th through February 3rd, 2019. Okay, guys? I'm going to be using my Hobbit Tarot here to check out your general energy for the week, as well as what is coming in this week for you. Okay, remember this reading won't resonate with every single Taurus out there. Be sure to check out your February 2019 monthly tarot readings for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, as well as your weeklies for all your placements. It's important to remember we're not just our sun sign. There's a lot of really big energy going on, knocking about right now. So it's really important to check out the videos and the messages for all of our placements. So let's see what energy for you guys is this week. What is the energy for my Tauruses this week? For my Taurus Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Ooh, we get the 9 of Coins. That's a really good vibe there. So we could be feeling really satisfied about where we are in terms of our security, our financial security. We could also, again, be really feeling good about ourselves in a physical way. Really feeling content, happy. Happy with how we're looking, how we're coming across. And again, the wealth and whatever it is that we have built up here in a material sense. So it's really, really beautiful energy. I love the 9 of Coins. It's also that single happy woman type of card energy, even though this is Bilbo, so single happy person here. We're really satisfied with who we are right now, where we are, and what we have created. It's really, really wonderful. Just nice energy. I'm really gaining recognition also, maybe in the eyes of others. I'm really feeling good about our own self-worth here. A sense of arrival, of getting there, getting to where we've always wanted to be, or getting to a point where we're feeling really just great about ourselves this week, especially in terms of self-reliance and, again, self-worth is really what I'm feeling. So let's see what's coming in this week for you. Sorry about my voice. I'll try to speak up a little bit. My voice, I'm losing it a little bit. Trying to drink some tea during this. Let's see what's coming in this week for you. What's coming in this week for my lovely Tauruses, this week. Will be coming in January 28th through February 3rd in the revised. Will be coming in this week. Energy situations. Coming in for my Tauruses. So we're getting King of Coins. Love it. Love it. Wow. Okay. What's just coming in this week for my Tauruses? We get the Fool. This one's like stinging me, but I feel like I need to pull it out. The 9 of Swords. Okay. Ooh, okay. That's just coming in for my Tauruses here. My Tauruses. Ace of Cups. Love it. And this one really wants to come out too. The 7 of Wands. A lot of 7s this week. So again, check out the videos for your other placements because there's a lot of 7s this week, a lot of repeating cards and energies, as there has been with, that Leo full moon and total, I almost said solar, total lunar eclipse. Again, go check out my video for that because that is some big energy. It's going to be changing things up and really bringing a lot to the surface here and really for the next 6 months, so or even longer. So again, pay attention to the energies that are coming up right now, and go check out that video because that my Leo full moon and total lunar eclipse video. There's a lot of important messages that are coming in with that energy, and that are going to continue to come in because of it. All right, so let's clarify the King of Coins and the Fool. Clarify the King of Coins and the Fool here. My Tauruses, what's bringing up these energies? What situations are bringing up these energies here? What situations is bringing up the King of Coins here? King of Coins. My Taurus. Getting 6 of Swords. Fool and the 9 of Swords. It's almost like you guys are walking away and healing from this feeling. Because look at the way that the Fool is looking back on the 9 of Swords there, the way the 6 of Swords is moving on from it, and we're feeling secure and happy. So yes, the 9 of Swords is at the center of the reading, and at some point we may be feeling some type of sting, some type of, at least we might be remembering pain in a way as well. This could have been something from the past, something that, we never thought we'd get over, we never thought we'd move past, but we're leaving it behind to move forward into this. We're really feeling our power as we move towards Uranus and Taurus time, which is in around, a month from now. well, March 6th, but it's really, we're in that last degree of Aries this month, in February, I mean. So it's going to be intense energies. We're going to be leaving behind, it feels like we're leaving behind old Taurus and becoming something new. We're leaving behind that Taurus that used to worry and feel anxious and stressed about everything. It feels like we're stepping into this new energy. It's almost like we're opening a door and becoming someone new. So what is the Fool saying here? Fool and Nine of Swords. Clarify the messages there. Not half the deck. Let's bring up the Fool and the Nine of Swords. Any clarifiers needed here? Yeah, wow, just like I thought. Closing of a chapter. Okay. I was going to say, I don't feel like it needs a clarifier, but the world is perfect. It's exactly what I was just talking about. Okay. Ace of Cups and Seven of Wands. Clarify the Nine of Swords to the Ace of Cups, though. Again, I feel like we're closing out a chapter. We're healing. Yeah, wow. There's a lot of healing energy. I love when I feel the card before it comes out. That's really big energy here for you guys. I always connect very well with you and Aries, probably because you guys are my sun. Ace of Cups and Seven of Wands. Ace of Cups and Seven of Wands. Clarify the messages. Clarify what is bringing up these energies and situations for my Taurus this week. The Chariot. Wow, okay. So this is a really strong, really clear message for you guys. We are definitely leaving something big in the past. Something that has probably brought us a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety. For a lot of us, it has to do with money and our career and our stability. And we're feeling a lot more stable. And for some of us, it might not be money. For some of us, again, it might be a different type of security in a relationship, or again, just security in oneself and feeling, again, self-reliant, really confident about ourselves, and again, feeling that happiness, that, you know, we're really feeling great about our own self-worth. We're feeling worthy in a way. The King of Coins is, again, very abundant. It is our energy. The kings of any suit usually talk about are supposed to relate mostly to the fixed signs. And we, as the fixed sign of Earth here, Taurus, are showing up in our own reading, and I love that. Even though it's not the Hierophant, you're still showing up very strong, very stable, very rooted in your own reading here, and I really like it. It's a good energy, an energy of manifestation, of getting there, and feeling like we can finally maybe rest. We don't have to worry. We're leaving that worrying past behind. Again, it's really what I'm getting. It feels like a new beginning, even though for some of us it might be more of an internal new beginning than it is external, but we're seeing it externally as well. We're feeling the healing. We're feeling like we're now going to fight for our path forward. The Seven of Wands is not giving up, and the Chariot here is taking the reins here and choosing where we want to go. We're not going to give up on our dreams. We're not going to give up on a situation. So especially for those that are self-employed or creatives, I feel like, or even people that, no matter what field you're in as a Taurus here, it feels like we've had some ups and downs. We've had some self-doubts here about where we're going and what we're doing. And it feels like they're being solidified right now. We're allowing that passive worry of, afraid of, the fear of failure, honestly. The fear of, this is all going to fall apart and I should feel ashamed about it because I tried this. We're leaving that shame behind, and we're feeling proud of ourselves. We're closing that out, and we're opening ourselves up to success and healing through that. We've moved on from that type of energy. We're not going to continue to have that in 2019, okay? That stress, that anxiety of when will this chapter end. It ends when we damn well put in that effort. I feel like a lot of Tauruses message me and say, when is this going to end? When is this going to end? When you take that energy out of a situation and look around and see how much you've grown. A lot of you guys, I feel like, have grown and have taken the reins in your life in ways that, you didn't even notice until now. And now we're noticing it. And we're seeing this energy for what it is, which is a nightmare. Fake, not real. Something that we have, something that happened in the past. Something that we can move on from here. Heal from. That Queen of Cups, that Ace of Cups, that Chariot, that's all really beautiful, watery energy. Again, some of us could be healing through cancer as well, if you want to attach a sign to this, but I just feel like this is general healing energy and, taking direction. Taking this energy, taking what we've learned, taking what we have, where we have come from and where we want to go, and directing it somewhere. We're directing this towards success, towards fighting. I like the Seven of Wands in this deck because this is, even though this warg is on fire, they ain't giving up. They're like, oh, hell no, like, nothing is going to bring me down. Like, I'm going to keep on fighting here. And it's because we have emotionally, we've emotionally accepted where we are and also healed from wherever we have been. And we're really feeling the love, feeling where we are and feeling happy about it, proud of ourselves. We're not caring so much about outside forces and outside energies and what they think or do anymore. We're looking for that self-worth from within, and we're finding it this week. Again, I really do love that Seven of Wands there, though. I really do love that card because, again, there's a lot of sevens this week. So again, check out the readings for your other signs, for your other placements, because there's a lot of repeating sevens this week. It's kind of funny. Interesting. Again, I think it's because we're coming up against some things. We're needing to fight. We're needing to dig deeper. We're needing to go in and really see what this energy is and really evaluate it and heal from it or move forward from it. Again, we're cutting down our problems one by one. We're seeing them for what they are, and we're choosing that path forward. We're saying, okay, this is what I have to do to get there. All right, well, I'm going to do it. We're also defending ourselves. We're not letting anything or anyone take us down. This shows a great amount of courage here. Great amount of courage and just power moving forward here. We're taking that courage and we're choosing a direction. Some of us here might feel a little confused at the end of the week in choosing where to direct that energy, but I do feel like we're going to be able to fight forward and know where that's going. You guys will figure that out, and that's something that you have to look within to find. But I think a lot of us know already where this is directing us and where to go next. This is really nice. What a shift. Okay. So let's check out your love reading for this week with my Aquarian Tarot. All right. Love and relationships for my Tauruses this week. Love and relationships. What's coming in for my Tauruses in terms of their love lives. What's coming in their love lives for January 28th through February 3rd, 2019. And again, if you guys want to book a private reading, all that information is right below this video in my description box. Ooh, love and romance this week for my Tauruses. These cards are very slippery. Love and romance. What is the energy this week for love and romance? What will be coming in? Their love lives. Why isn't anything popping out? Other than the entire deck. Whoa, Nine of Cups. I like that, though. This is not the first time we've seen that this week. I think it might have been in Pisces. Or Aquarius. Maybe both of them, actually. So again, there's a lot of repeating cards. Love and relationships for my Taurus this week. It's coming in their love lives. Whoa, the Fool just flipped over again. Interesting. Different card. Sorry, different deck, same card. What's coming up for my love lives of my Tauruses this week? The Hangman reversed. In terms of love and romance. Page of Rods. And we've seen him quite a few times this week too, I believe in Aquarius. Let's see. Let's get some clarifiers here for the Nine of Cups and the Fool. And the Hangman here. Nine of Cups to the Fool. Clarify the message there. Clarify the message. Clarify what is bringing this up in their love lives. The Nine of Cups and the Fool here. With the Nine of Cups and the Fool bringing up for my Tauruses in terms of love and relationships. Ooh. Coming out here. Five of Rods reversed. Nine of Cups to the Fool. Two of Rods, let's bring up the Hangman. Whoa, okay. Well, the Emperor is on top reversed, so I'm gonna leave him there. Too many other cards though. Page of Rods. Two of Pentacles reversed. We get three reversals for the undercurrent here. For what's bringing up these energies. Feels like we're not fighting something anymore. It feels like for a lot of Tauruses, we might have been fighting a certain energy, fighting a relationship, fighting some aspect in our love life here, maybe even just fighting in general. And this week, we're really coming in to appreciate where we are. We're having a new start to it. We're having a more outward look. It's like, okay, we have this relationship or we have this energy. Even if we're single, where do I want to direct it? I do feel good about myself. Things seem to be on the up and up. It does feel like a new beginning here. And if we want a new beginning, now is a great time to step out there and take control of your love life. Start reaching out for the people and the relationships that you want, because you are able to see what it is that you want. You are able to see this satisfaction and find it. You're going to be able to see what types of people that you want. You're going to be able to understand that and be excited and have a new type of energy about, very like a newness here. Excuse me. Almost like a childlike wonderment. And it's really, really like we're looking forward towards the future. We're looking towards this, and we're letting go of that energy. We're letting go of anything that we were fighting there. Again, any sort of, we're also, again, we can also need to make sure to, when I see the Nine of Cups, it is kind of, a wishful thinking type of card. So if we're stepping out into something and not really seeing what it is for what it is, we need to not trick ourselves. Because again, we could be tricking ourselves about what a future in something is, about how good it is or how great this person is, or, really beefing it up in our minds to something that it is not. Okay? So watch out for that as well. See before, think before you leap. That's what I get with that Fool and the Two of Rods. Yes, we're seeing things clearly, and the world is in our hands, and we want this, but we need to be realistic about this. And the Hangman reverse and the Empress says that we need to take control of that. We've let our ego or some aspect of our life, I'm sorry guys, I'm like losing my voice a little bit here. We're letting some aspect of ourself here get in the way. And I feel like, again, it's this lack of control, and it's coming up. We're not taking control. We're not using the control that we have in our relationships in a constructive way as well. And the Hangman reverse says, okay, the universe has been trying to string you up and make you see something for what it is, and we either have done it or we haven't. And some of us here have done it, I think, sometimes. When I see the Hangman reverse, we've already gone through that. We're stepping back out into the world, and we're ready to release what was not serving us here. We're ready to drop one of those pentacles and really commit to one thing and have that new beginning, have a newness to it. However, some of us here are kind of being almost selfish in that aspect. Or again, we're thinking very egotistically about the relationship and our placement in it, and who we are, and we have to allow our ego to be not out of that's not the right terming. That's not the right wording. Watch your ego, basically. With the Hangman reverse and the Emperor reverse, I mean, it's a very self kind of view. It's very selfish. It's also, again, a tendency to be gullible into, to trick ourselves here, almost like, we're having a lot of limited self-control because we're not really exercising self-control on our own egos, and we're not looking within to really see what's going on here, what's wrong. We've lost control of some aspect here of ourselves, and I think it has a lot to do with our ego and where we think that we stand in a certain situation. We're letting, fantasy creep in too much here, and we need to ground ourselves and really see it for what it is and take, concrete measured steps here to move forward. We have the world in our hands, but we can't let our ego and our self-importance here get in the way. We have to be a little bit more balanced, not so childlike. Yes, it's exciting and it's wonderful to have that energy, but we can't let it get too out of hand and too out of control. We don't want to ignore the reality of a situation and have it come back to bite us in the butt. It's really what I'm getting for a message for you guys, honestly. So be careful in those kinds of aspects. Don't just jump into things. Don't just there's a new moon coming up. There's a powerful eclipse. There's a lot of crazy energy, and it's going to make us, again, this is a very uncomfortable for Earth signs. This is really uncomfortable energy for us. And you can go and check out, again, my Leo full moon and total lunar eclipse video to see more on that. But Aquarius energy, it's the fixed air sign. It's very uncomfortable for the fixed Earth. This is bringing things up, to really extreme points, and we don't like that. They're having extremities of feeling, extremities of, what's coming in. What it's coming in is extreme. It's big. It's huge energy. It's big changes, big new beginnings, big ideas. Because Leo and Aquarius in that eclipse were, again, very powerful and very effective on us. Fixed signs. So this is where it's being felt. It's still coming up. It's bringing up a lot of uncomfortable energy. And we're going to need to kind of take a step back and look before we leap. yes, this energy is great and we're seeing what we want here, but don't let our ego get in the way. Don't let this, like, don't get carried away. Just don't get carried away, Taurus, is basically try to stay balanced. Don't get carried away this week, okay? Because the page is still the immature young energy, and it's great, but if we let it get out of hand, it can really drive us into a ditch, okay? And kind of mess things up. So, also with that Two of Pentacles reverse, again, I just think there's just like, I don't know, we also don't want to be in a situation where simulating our happiness, simulated enjoyment is also what I'm getting here. If we're not happy in a situation, be honest about it, deal with that. If that's how we're feeling internally, take control of that situation, be confident, be honest, be open. But also don't start stupid fights because we're having a lot going on underneath the surface here. There's a lot of uncomfortable things coming to the surface, and we have to deal with them. We also have to be confident and responsible with what our feelings are and what is coming to the surface. We can't just keep stuffing it down and ignoring it and, you know, having it come out in other unhealthy ways, really is what I'm getting. So balance yourself and, you know, take some measured steps here. Yeah, alright. I feel like that's really all I got to say for love this week. I don't know, that's really interesting energy, and I feel like, again, that's going to apply to couples and singles there. Yeah. Okay. Again, that's just one interpretation of that. These are general weekly readings. They're not going to resonate with everybody, and that's why we have different placements. So check out the readings maybe for your Venus, your rising, all your other placements as well. We might resonate more with that. Alrighty, so let's get a Stacey DeMarco Halloween Oracle for some guidance for you guys this week. Gosh, my voice is like fading. I feel like I sound so quiet and sad. I'm sorry. I'm going to have a big cup of tea after this. Okay, another one at least. Alright, what will help my Tauruses this week? What will aid my Tauruses this week? What will aid my Tauruses this week? Advice for them for January 28th through February 3rd. We're getting the Lamp, Remembrance. Interesting card to receive here. If I can find it, that is. Okay. I light a single candle within a lamp for you, a single flame in the darkness that reflects my heart. So true. This card reminds us that it is a positive thing to remember those who have passed by celebrating their life rather than mourning their death. For those with whom we did not have an easy relationship with, or even those we did not like, leave us with valuable lessons. Sometimes we learn more from our nemesis than we do from our friends, and so the darkness can illuminate our strengths, our true values, so that we can live them more clearly and fully. So, I feel like we have to really look at what we have learned from the darkness here. We're having some dark things come up, these dark thoughts, feelings, things that we don't want to deal with. Or again, we're having past situations and the feelings that they gave us, and the cycles that they put us through, they're coming up again to be reviewed, to be looked at, and to be finally released and let go. We have to remember, we have to look at it in a different light here. Yes, we're remembering these things, and they're coming up for a reason, but they're coming up so that we can move past them finally, I think, for a lot of us. And again, this message has been coming up for all the signs, that things are coming up from the past that we haven't dealt with, things that we needed to review, things that needed to be fixed or, again, addressed in a more proper way, things that we didn't move on from that we thought we did. And sometimes it can be very surprising, and it might feel painful, but we have to remember what we have learned from that, and who we are now, and try to think, how have we grown from that experience and from who we were then, and what can we do in the future to prevent that from happening. It also, again, could be that we're remembering people from the past right now, and we're missing people. All right, anyways, Tauruses, check out the readings for your weeklies for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you want to book a private reading, all that information is right below this video in the description box. Thank you guys for all of your support, and if you haven't, please do subscribe and share. When I get to 10,000 subscribers, we're going to do a big giveaway. Have a wonderful week, Tauruses, and good luck with everything.